kids. This morning we are in Bayfield, Wisconsin, and we're going to take a boat cruise on Lake Superior. And behind me is the little town of Bayfield. It's really cute. It's got lots of cute little shops. And Papa's going to show you what boat we're going to take. It's going to be cold. The captain said we might even get wet. So this should be fun.
Now the sea caves here go in as far as you can see. Biggest caves are, that's about 50 feet or so back in the very biggest ones. As we're idling here, we're going to be in about 15 to 20 feet of water. Drop to that pretty much right where the island starts. The zone continues more or less straight down for about 20 feet or so. So it's possible for us to get in pretty close here. I'm calling because we can get in a little bit closer. Hey, just to go. The lighthouse here at Devil's Island, this was the last of the 6 light stations on the islands to have gone into operation. This one first operated in 1895. It's also the last one to be automated. For the most part, these lighthouses, well, here in the islands, they were automatic by about World War II, give or take. This one, though, at Devil's Island, in addition to being a lighthouse, was also a Coast Guard search and rescue station until 1978. So the Coast Guardsmen here, they just turned the light on when it got dark. Finally, though, in 1978, they moved the Coast Guardsmen into the station in Bayfield, where they remain today, and automated the lighthouse at that point. Out in front of the light tower, you can see what looks like an old radio tower. Well, that's an old radio tower. It used to broadcast something called a radio beacon. Radio beacons are part of an outdated direction finding system. Those that had the right receivers could pick up signals from these beacons. They could tell exactly what direction the signal was coming from. They could use that then. If they could pick up signals from 2 or preferably more of these beacons, they could triangulate their position. These days we use GPS, which is that's faster and easier and a heck of a lot more accurate. Just out in front of the lighthouse, there's a white building with a green roof. That used to house the fog signal. Currently, there are no working foghorns out here. They're just really not needed these days. Just to the left of the light tower, you maybe see at least the roof of a small brick building. So it's sort of like an outhouse. Actually, though, that was the fuel storage building. Each of the light stations had one of these oil sheds. They're pretty heavily constructed. They're made of a double layer of brick. The inside of the building is lined with steel. The roof is made of steel. And the roof is only kind of loosely connected to the rest of the building. These were designed so that if their fuel were to have caught fire and caused an explosion, what would hopefully have happened is that the roof of the building would have blown off and away from the lighthouse. So that at worst, they would have lost their fuel. But hopefully would not have destroyed anything, injured anyone. Then there are other two buildings that look like houses. Those were used as homes by the lightkeepers. One for the head keeper, one for the assistants. Lightkeepers generally lived out here with their families. They were commonly on the island about mid-April through late November. Occasionally, maybe a little bit earlier or later in the year, depending on the weather. But whenever it was nice enough that there was shipping traffic, lightkeepers had to be here to keep the lights operating. Just beneath the lens is a solar panel that charges the batteries. The batteries are beneath that in a large white box. So the Coast Guard maintains the working lights out here. So here at Raspberry, just what's on that post in front of the brick building, that's Coast Guard. Everything else is the responsibility of the Park Service. The park has done some major restoration work out here at all the lighthouses, but particularly right here at Raspberry. The first thing they did here was to build up the shoreline. Before that, the shoreline in front of the lighthouse looked the way it does now.
Hi girls, we're getting ready to leave Wisconsin and I thought I'd just show you around the campground before we leave. There's Strider. Say hi, Strider. Hi. Hi, Strider. Hi. Hi. Oh, he misses you girls. He really does. Okay, here we go. You can see the leaves are starting to turn colors a little bit. But what I really want to show you is look at these cool cabins. They have a little swimming area for the summertime. And then you can stay in one of these little cabins. Look at that. That boat, that pirate ship is a cabin. Wouldn't that be fun to stay in? And then there's a tugboat and a little, looks like just a little house. It's pretty cool. And if you look way, way out there, you can see Lake Superior. So we're not too far from Lake Superior, which is one of the Great Lakes. But it's very pretty here. See? There's Nan and Papa's trailer. We're getting ready to go to Minnesota for one night, and then we're going to go to North Dakota. But we'll be home in 2 weeks from today, so excited about that. Can't wait to see ya. Oh, see? Isn't that pretty? All right, love you. See you soon. Bye.